Thank you for using the TrainTrack software. In this video, we will be going over the employee list, employee detail, and the related fields. To view your employee list, simply hover over Employee and select View Edit. The employee list will have all of your active employees listed alphabetically by default, but you can sort by any column by simply clicking on the column header once to sort one way, and another time to sort the opposite direction. If you need to see your inactive employees, you can scroll to the bottom and select status of inactive, then press go. If you need to locate or search for an employee, there is a link for this here at the top, but you can also use the Control and F command on your keyboard. To open any employee record, you can simply click on the last name of the employee, and you'll be taken to the employee details screen where you have the employee's last name, first name, and ID number at the top. Keep in mind all employee and training records in TrainTrack must have a unique ID number associated with it. You can enter phone numbers for the employee, select their department, job title, a shift, a location, and select the employee type. There's a separate video on how to manage your lookup lists as well, if you're interested. If you need to change the status to active or inactive, that could be done through the status dropdown. And you can also link a file to each employee record by pasting in that link in the linked file field. You can select a supervisor for any employee by selecting an employee from this dropdown. And you can also add an email address for all employees. And we recommend always adding an employee address if you have it the first time you import or add an employee, because if your default login settings are selected to have to use the employee's email address for either their login or their temporary password, you'll want to make sure that that information is entered upon creation of the employee record. You can add any other information for this employee that you would like in the other field and enter their start and end dates here as well. We always encourage you to add the employee's start date because that is how one of the two ways that TrainTrack calculates due dates. Either the employee's start date plus the grace period of the training, or the training release date plus the grace period, whichever date comes later. Here at the bottom, you will see all the information that relates to the employee. So the first tab is the status of required training. So this will basically show you all of the training required for that employee and their status. You can also see all completion history records, basically everything that's been completed by going to training history. And this will show you completions, all historical completions for all the revisions and all the attempts. You can also add any additional job titles by going to additional job titles, then clicking add job title. And anytime you add an additional job title, all training required for that additional job title will also be automatically required for the employee. You can also view job title history by going to job title history, and you can edit the job title history records by clicking on the record ID number. Lastly, you can see all completed exams for the employee if they have any on the completed exam screen, and click on the ID number of the exam to open it to see which questions they may have gotten correct. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.